Welcome! If you're here, I'm assuming you watched my previous video going over how to set up a green screen to film yourself. If not, go watch it. Don't worry, I'll still be here when you get back. But now, let's go over how to actually edit using the green screen. I'm going to be using the latest version of Premiere Pro in the effects window, but the same steps with a few minor changes can be applied to pretty much any other editing software. In your new project, head on over to the project panel and double click inside the box to find where you saved the green screen footage. Import it by double clicking and then drag that video onto the timeline. The quick and easy way of getting rid of your background is by going under the effects panel, then under video effects, click on the arrow next to keying, and click and drag the Ultra Key effect onto the timeline. Make sure your video is selected and now head over to the Effects Controls panel. You should see a drop-down menu labeled Ultra Key. Click on the eyedropper tool and select the background. Woo! Yeah, now you're done. No. As you can see, the Ultra Key didn't do a good job at getting rid of the background. Now this is where the advanced stuff comes in. First, we're going to disable the Ultra Key for a moment. Under Opacity, create a new mask using the pen icon and go around your subject, leaving enough space for your character to do any sort of movement. Now go over to Lumetri Color. I know, this looks scary, but don't worry, I got you. Scroll down until you see an option for HSL Secondary. Click on it, and you should see 3 eyedroppers. Click on the leftmost one, and then select the lightest point of the background. Then select the one with the plus symbol, and go around the whole background. Be sure to get in between any areas that might have some green in it. Essentially what we did was create a color profile that we will now be using. You should see a big color wheel and a slider right beside it. Drag the slider all the way to the top and then select the center of the color wheel and drag it all the way to the green. Set the tint all the way down to -100, the contrast to 100, and the saturation all the way to 200. As you can see, we now have a pretty even green screen. Under the Effects Controls panel again, re-enable the Ultra Key and drag it below the Lumetri Color. Click on the drop-down menu for Matte Generation. Bump up the transparency to 45.4. Shadows should be set to 55. Set the tolerance to 90 and the pedestal to 100. And there you have it! A clean cutout of your subject using a green screen. Now you could just go crazy and put whatever you want behind them. It could be background, meme, text, etc. Once you're satisfied with your green screen, what I like to do is add a drop shadow effect. This way I can separate myself from whatever I put behind me. And if that doesn't work, then I like to use my own custom animated stroke thing. You can see right here, which if you want to learn how to do, subscribe to the channel, and I might make a tutorial on it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in whatever I make next. Bye!